Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome. Sorry about that. Just as we said hi. Tommy decided to welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name's Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And together we are Mitosu Crafts.
Welcome to our channel. So today I'll be creating 2 autumn cards featuring layering leaves, stamp set, and the Abundant Beauty decorative mask. So we'll be doing some ink blending and some stamping. Sorry, just to move Tommy. So yes, we'll say hello to those of you who have joined us. Thank you so much for popping in a comment. If you are watching the replay, do fast forward to the demonstration if you prefer. So yes, we have Kathy Crafty Sessions, did you say? Yes.
First one
hello.
up there.
We also have Bling Bling Crafter Pat, Caroline, hiya, Kisha, hello, Valerie, Charlotte, Pauline, Dana, Mary Sickler, Wendy, hello, Sandra, Lolly and San, Sandy McCullough, Gian, Sister Golden Hair, Julie, and Joanna. Thank you so much for joining us.
And Alice and Mandy has just popped in there as well. So
and
good.
Kathleen.
Yes, good evening to you all.
And Patty. Hi.
So I'm just going to hand you over to Jay. He's going to do tonight's demonstration as well. If Tommy will leave him alone, because I think Tommy's looking a little bit mischievous this evening.
It is.
They've been fed already, so it was a nightmare feeding them before we should go on live. Shouldn't do it, but they were hassling me. So I'm going to hand you over to Jay, and where he is going to craft wood layer leaves.
Yes.
Anything else to add? No.
No.
We're all good. Let's go. Camera down. That's it.
Amazing.
Come on, Tommy. Who forgot? We've got Linda, Tilly, and Debbie have joined us as well. Good evening to you.
Hello, hello. Let's have a look. See, now we got pecan pie. I'm just getting my card base. We'll go browns today. So yes, so layering leaves from the annual catalogue. It's got some lovely leafings and sentiments on there. So we don't really have anything. We do have Ring of Nature, but I thought we'll do the new stamp set with this one. And the Abundant Decorative Mask from the annual catalogue as well. So you have the leafings there. You may have seen Barry demonstrate with the shimmery embossing paste. And you also have the leaves from the sunflower layering stencils. So I'll see what I can do with those. So I'll just get my paper trimmer and switch that light on. So for my card base, we'll just do my usual 14 by 21. Hi, Pauline. Karen from Telegraphs. And 10.5. So that's that one. I'll probably use Fair Vanilla. We have plenty. I'm gonna do it the same size for now and then condense it later when I decide. So yes, so how is everyone? Thank you so much for all the birthday messages on Facebook and also the cards. I received a lot yesterday. Thank you so much. So that's the same size as that one. So but as you can see, it's actually the stencil or the mask is smaller than or thinner than the card layer. So I will trim that off later. Can I just check? Ooh, shall we do, what's the size? 9.5, which is 3 3/4. So if I want a nice border 3 3/4, 9.5, so that's 1 centimeter smaller, so that'll be 13. Do I want 9.51? I'll just do it. And so I'll just quickly stick this on the back with tape. So this is my simple my simple card. And we have some grid paper. I probably won't need to stick this down, but I can just move the grid paper. So the colors I'll be using are Cajun Craze, Early Espresso, Copper Clay, and Pecan Pie. So we're just gonna do random ink blending with those. I do have some already with inks on, so I'll just quickly take that off and double check. Yeah, that's fine. So Pecan Pie first. I'm just gonna do some random color ink blending. So just do it lightly at first. Okay, I'm gonna do it that way because it's catching. That one's done. It's Copper Clay. I'm just inking up and taking off a lot of excess just so it won't be too textured, but if you want it a lot darker, then go straight in. But ooh. Hey Minnie. Go where else? 1 2 3. Maybe I should spread it out a bit more. So it's just a matter of playing with the colors. I'll probably add more later on. Cajun Craze. Oh, I've only got no, red, but Cajun Craze is like orangey red. There we go, and finally Early Espresso. I'll use blue. So has everyone got this mask yet, stencils? Do let us know in the comments, and which design is your favorite, I guess, because there are 3 different designs, and 4th is the layering sunflowers. So probably do a bit more of the Early Espresso. It's looking quite pebbled. Because there's a lot of different designs of the leaves and acorns you have there, it is hard to kind of like just concentrate on one design because they are small. So it's just better and quicker to just do overall coverage and random coverage in different areas. Maybe a bit more Cajun, I think, or copper. Let's go copper again, which is this one.
Wendy's saying it's on her arrival Friday, her late pre-order, and Pauline saying the stencils are on her first order. Amanda says hers was 2.
Right. Am I mixing? What color is that one? I think that's copper clay. We'll go with it. I think I prefer the same as with my coloring. I do prefer a lot more contrast, so stronger colors, I guess. So I'm just gonna add some more. So you can do it lightly or full on, as I mentioned earlier. Copper clay, Cajun grace. Just remember, if you are using a lot of different ink blending brush, maybe label it. Ooh, that looks nice. Tommy, come on. He does like to be next to me.
He does. He loves to craft with you.
Yes.
He likes to keep my seat warm for me. You're a good boy, aren't you, Tommy?
Right, what else? What else? I'll go Cajun. Again. That's not. See, that's lovely. Of course, you can add some under green as well if you want a bit of green on there. Any colors you like. But yeah, so the 3 design is the houndstooth, the snowflakes, and the leafings. I think that is fine. Yeah. I'm just gonna do the early espresso in the corners last. So I just went through all the colors twice, just because yeah, I wasn't really sure on the colorings. I haven't tried it before. So again, I kind of like just googled autumn leaves or colors. That's how I kind of like tend to start if I have an idea or yeah, a certain card I want to do. I either Google certain words, look at colors, so then I have a inspiration already for different colorings. So let us check. Hopefully it's alright. Inky fingers. Oh yeah, because it's stuck on the other side. Look at that. That looks lovely already. So I'm just gonna keep it simple. Do some stamping. I'll probably do a long piece layer. And
Alex is asking, did you say the stencils from the annual catalogue? They're from the...
oh, from the mini, sorry. The stencils from the mini.
In September.
Yeah, September. I want to say the 5th, but it could be the 6th.
Now
5th or 6th.
pre-order.
Yes, so if you join our team, you can add it onto your starter kit. So I'm just gonna take down the edge, just so it looks like it's flowing into it. And what size are you? Oh, shall I do 9? So some areas will be cut, but again, you don't want it to stop straight in. So where is my layer? There There we go. So that's the layer and the leaves. Thank you so much, I guess. Best wishes, sending hugs. Autumn. What happens in autumn? Hello, autumn. Hello. Hola. Let's just do thank you so much. Ooh, there's splatters there, so you can add some splattering. We'll do that. Maybe in crumb cake, keeping it neutral. That's way too big. And the thank you. Oh, maybe we can do the green in thank you. Yes, let's do it. So greens, that's quite. You have old olive or mossy meadow. Mossy meadow is a lot darker, which is quite nice. It's much more richer. Shaded spruce is a lot more brighter. So depending on what you want to do. So I'll just do mossy meadow. And that was the offcut from earlier. Will you fit? Plenty. I just aligned the bottom. I didn't ink it up properly, but it's quite an ombre effect. That looks a lot lighter than I thought it would be, but that's fine. So that is just gonna go underneath, and we can do some, shall I see? I'm just gonna check. Maybe now and there. How do you look? Maybe second generation. So stamp off. Again, just randomly do it, coming on and off. I don't really want to fill it too much, which I normally do. Maybe one more. And another. There. So that was crumb cake, second generation. And we're just gonna finish up. I might want a layer actually. I think it'll look nice with a layer, or a layer underneath this. So trim that off. I won't fussy cut it. It looks straight, so that's handy. And just in case you are wondering, that one is 2.7. It was just the offcut. Anything that fits in, or 1/1/16 of an inch. So I'll stick that down and I'll cut that off. So straight. Looks alright. Yeah. So early espresso layer, so it's got a really dark underside. Do I have any neutrals? Let's quickly check. Oh wait, I need 2 long small ones. I could be stingy and just add add small strips. Oh no, I was gonna just do the, see, I keep forgetting, underneath there. Okay, I'll do that. Early espresso. What's mossy meadow? Mossy meadow is neutral as well. let's do that. And then if the layering leaves doesn't come as a bundle with a punch, but it does coordinate with the bow punch, so the stamping fits onto there, so you can add that on. Do we have any copper trim? There is a gold trim. We don't have a copper, so I'll just do that. We'll finish up. There we go. What's everyone saying?
Mary's asked if we'll be able to do an infinity card at one point, and I said yes, I'm sure we can do that.
Didn't you do one?
I think we probably have, but I can
obviously
update
with
it.
older.
She's seen a short video, but I'm not sure if we've got the instructions. But we can do that. Charlotte's saying she doesn't do fall or autumn cards, so she's trying to imagine a stencil in shades of green.
Oh yes. I think we sometimes do. I think last year we did a bit with with Nature, didn't we? Because of whilst we were on holiday. So these are just again offcuts, 1.7 or 2, 4, 6, 8, 11/16 of an inch. But I'm just gonna use it as is underneath, and that one is 1.3 by 2, 4, 6, 8. 8/16 of an inch, or just above. It's in between 8/16, which is what? 1/2 an inch. 8/16 of an inch. That's half an inch. Well, it's between 8 and 9, so. But I'm gonna have that like that, and then underneath. Ooh, I think it actually looks better just like that. Okay, we'll do that. I'll just stick it down. Under. And do I want a tiny bit of green on top? No, I'll just do it as green at the bottom. And cut that down. You can use the side, stick it down, and then use the side of the card to trim it off. And I will use Seal Plus. Wish me luck. Yay! The Seal Plus is a lot easier, I think. So how am I gonna do this one? That way. And that way. That was cool. That's quite long, but and then finally to dimensional. On the top. If you want some more bling, splatter it with Wink of Stella. Ooh, are you wonky? Wonky donkey. And wink, wink. Just for a bit of shimmer, some more even. Concentrated on the top, but that is the first card done. That was easy, wasn't it? Simple. Simples. So yes, so I wanted to use it so you don't need much. I know that I added kind of like trims and oh, embellishment. I gotta have some more bling. Oh, I do love the neutrals. And the neutral sequins have got some bronze. And how can I forget? That one. Or is that too brown? Maybe we'll just use that. It's only gonna be 3 anyway. 1, 2. My usual 3. Ooh, on it, off it. One, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2. We'll go on it, just to fill in that kind of like slight void. Cut hair. Yay! See, that's better, isn't it? I don't know if it made any difference, but it's got some bling. So that one's done. The next one, what shall I do? I won't do more ink blending. I will. I should have gotten Barrett to clean it, but I forgot. I'll just clean it now. Yeah. How am I gonna clean this? Just using a chamois. Ooh, ooh. No. I was gonna spritz it and then use it as a. So another way is, do we have a spray for an easy background? Are you alcohol? Yeah, that's alcohol. And I'm sure you've seen us do this before. I'll just get another piece of bare vanilla. And 9.5, and then because you have the colors on there, so you kind of like, oh, that's probably way too watery now. So kind of like smooshing, but with the stencil, and then just drop it down. For the background. Ooh, and then you can ink blend on the other side. Shall I do that? Okay, I'm gonna do that. I wasn't planning on doing it, but I'm gonna do it. Ooh, I need some more because only some. Maybe I need to ink it up a bit more. I'm just going to. I'm just playing now. Oh, this isn't what I intended to do, but look at that. Oh, I know. Okay. Don't move. Don't move. Oh no, it moved. Right. I'm gonna I do like, was it like that? Right, try not to move it. With a foam underneath, just so I have a bit of give when I press it down. Or the craft sheet. So yes, so I didn't want to ink it up too much again. You could also run this through the craft sheet, which I did plan on showing. That looks lovely, don't you think? Right, I'm gonna ink blend the green for Charlotte, but with brown background. Right, I'm just gonna make sure it's stuck down. So green wise, I know it's not springy, but what green? Old olive. Shade Lost Lagoon. I know it's not green. I think I'll just do old olive and garden green. Hi Sylvia. Hi Margaret. Right. Old olive. Because the background is already quite colorful, I guess, I'm just gonna try and do 2 colors for this one, or even just one would probably be enough. Quite rich, or too dark. Yeah, I think let's lift it up and double check, because you can achieve quite dark ink blending on some areas and some light. No, maybe a bit more darker. I think if that spread out a lot better, that would have been much nicer. But it's only a play, so at least we're trying it. So I think it needs, instead of lighter, it needs a lot more darker. That looks alright. It's different. It's got textured background, and it's definitely a unique background, because you won't be able to achieve it like at this kind of like exactly the same because it's all about the spritzing. And that's on that. And then again, you can do it again with the greens. So plenty. You can just go forever. And what I quite like, oh, I still need to clean this. And what I quite like is the outline. So it looks three-dimensional, don't you agree? Because of the outline and then the highlight, because it, when I was ink blending, it slightly moved. So I really like that. Shall I make a heart with it? And do the same. So, what are you? 14. I'll just do the same as, I'll just cut it and then I will just do the same as the first card, which is the first card. So you have two different ones, but I'll do that off camera so I can have a think if I need to add more. Right. So the next one, I was gonna clean. Maybe Barry, can you run this on the tab, please? And then I'll just do some other stuff and just clean it properly and dry it. Thanks. Right, so for my second card, I have copper clay this time, and I'll do the same layer with bare vanilla, but this time long and thin. Ooh, do I need you? 13 by 9 point. Oh, was it 9? It was 9 to be able to fit it, wasn't it? Bear with. 9. Oh, okay, 9.5. 9.5. So that's gonna be my layer. If I can get it. I have some. So you may have seen this card from Casually Crafting, I think last month, but I haven't made it yet. I don't think. No, I haven't. And it was part of our team gathering. This is from. Oh, thank you. It's already dry. Oh, well done. Delightfully Eclectic DSP. I'm just gonna punch it with the 2/3/8 of an inch. I can probably get away with just half of it. I'm also going to punch well, we still have this, the brush metallic cardstock, but I think it's rose gold in the shop, but any foil, but I quite like it. It's kind of like a coppery. So I'm just gonna the same. So one. So loads of punching, and then we'll do some stamping. Wait, I'm just gonna quickly tidy. Put away my stuff. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. If you would love to see more card making and papercraft inspiration, using Stampin' Up products, which you could also purchase from an online shop if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, Belgium, or Ireland. So we'll do some stamping with the leafings. Bean. So as I said, it coordinates with the punch, which is, where are you? Oh, I'll put it back. So just keep in mind the punch orientation, so it goes that way. And if you're only using the large one, if you cut it down, I think 4 centimeters, or I think 1.5 inches is actually okay. 1.5 inches or 3.8 centimeters. Stamp. I'm getting myself all right. So the stamp is gonna go that way, and as we have the greens, we'll just do the greens. Old olive, a couple. And we'll do garden green, and for the tiny one, goes that way. I will do Lost Lagoon actually. Lost Lagoon. Right, I'm gonna be. Oops. I'll do 2. I'm sure it'll be fine. There we go. So the filler stamp as well is there. So you can do a lighter shade, or for between old olive, what's a lighter shade? Would be granny apple green, I would say. So it will be quite bright. Do you still class that as autumn? Because if you use garden, ooh, let's see. I'm gonna use garden green. It is darker, but I'm hoping you can still kind of see. You could always stamp off, I guess. So that will cover the mark in the inside, so it does defeat the object of it. But in the stamp set, you can just do that and then punch it, so you don't have the stem. But I quite like the idea of having a lighter stem. That's just my reasoning. So that's how you can achieve that. Slightly off there, but that's fine. And then you can do a second generation if you really want to see, or a lighter shade. So there's 2 different things there. So we will punch. Well, like that. So when you do it that way, it's at least you're not wasting too much paper if you cut your paper to size first. Move along and punch. if it does hit, because I can feel that hitting the right hand side, so I probably needed to stamp that slightly lower, or you could always just trim off that end so it doesn't hit the right bottom right end of the punch, because it was at an angle that I did it. Again, just to make more make use of the card instead of doing it lengthways, where I will need to do wider. And then for the top, I'm just gonna, ooh, are you long enough? No, but I do have sticky tape. So just insert that in, place it on, how? There. One and a two. Yeah. Right, I'm just gonna move this aside just so I don't pin it. That's done, and that's off cut now. So we've got that. I'm just gonna punch another one in. Ooh, green, copper clay. Let's have a look. Cajun craze. Cajun. Let us do it. Cajun. Just so it's like 3 different colors. And again, you can, if you just add that and then have, I'll do it in. I'm gonna use the other stamp. There you go. Why not? Just so it is there. No, you're gonna be over. That's fine. So was that garden green? You can kind of like still see the tint of green on there. And we will do that for the sentiment. Right, we'll just punch this. I know you're thinking, you just showed us how to save card, but now you're not doing it. Oh, there we go. I'm sure that can be used for something. You could also use your water painter just to spread the ink, add more ink, but I think that is fine with a different color. So at least it's got a bit of reddish brown and different designs on there. So now that we have that, I'm just gonna cut and create pots with these. So I'm just gonna cut that in half. Ooh, do I need? Okay. You're right. Oh no, 2 3/8 minus divided by 2. That's gonna be odd, isn't it? Is 3 centimeters. It doesn't matter too much. I just wanna cut it. You can have a larger one if you prefer, but as long as you can like hit it on top with the 2 guards, it should. and kind of like eyeball it, I guess. Eyeball it. Oh, there on this one, because it's brushed, there is kind of like lines, so you can, of course, just do it different ways or have it diagonally. Probably better at the diagonal, so you're not having to line it up vertically too much. So so this is pretty much, I would say, casual, until I show you the technique with the craft sheet. So I'm just gonna do embossing. So I did this for my disco card. I embossed using the stencil or the mask. So hopefully this won't transfer. So different machines have different calibration and kind of like pressure. So just when you do this technique, just always be kind of like, just try it out first. If it's too tight, then you might need to alter your sandwich. So I'm using plate 1, plate 3, silicone craft sheet, my layer of normal bare vanilla, so it's thinner than normal cardstock, and then my stencil or mask, decorative masks. Again, I just want to have some of the designs like, oh, can I just do it slightly coming off, but we'll do it that way. And then plate number 4, you will, this does feel tight already, and just hold on to the top handle. Did that work? And you have lovely embossed using, or depost even, for more subtle. So that's how you emboss with the decorative masks. Just put my plates back in place before I forget. So let us know in the comments if you've done that before, or if you want to try it again soon. Right, that's done, that's done. So I'm just gonna, what is the time? Okay. So we're gonna have that as a layer. That. Oh, and another way of adding kind of like, I guess, interest on, I'm gonna use, so you can use like ribbons and things like that. I'm gonna use masking tape paper. And trim that down. Where am I? Hi Janice, Dazzlecraft with Janice. 6, so a quarter of an inch. Oops. So that's the masking paper. Maybe I should have done this earlier, but. And of course you can just use normal card, I guess, but this one is already sticky. I don't know why I started using the masking paper. I think I had an offcut, like really tiny. Because you can, I guess you can punch them. And it's like a sticker. Put that back in. So yeah, because I'm gonna add this on top. Maybe I should have done this earlier. I'm just gonna add that. A bit of color. So we've got, ooh, maybe the copper clay this time. copper clay, trim, or brown. So we go green. What did they use originally? I used shaded spruce originally. So red. We'll go. Where's copper clay? Copper clay. And okay, I'll do it that way. So copper clay, I'm just gonna add some shading on it with light and dark. And maybe, let's have a look. So copper clay, a darker shade, there's not really many. 200 would be the next one down. Okay, if I do it that way. So I'm just adding some shading. On either side. You're right. Yeah, a bit. Oops. Right. There we go. Right, make sure it's the correct one. Don't want to be told off by Barry.
You put a dark and a
I know,
dark
but
lid on a...
that's why I'm saying I don't want to be told off. It's all your fault. Oh, there we go. So I'm just gonna add that on. That's a bit. I can't remember how like originally how I did it, like the sequence, I guess. But I think I colored it. I added the masking paper before I punched it, and then colored it whilst on the whilst it was on the foil. Is that a straight line? Straight enough. So if you add the paper first, at least you don't have to trim the edge, but you have the guide of the foil anyway. So that tiny bit of fussy cutting isn't that much. I need a bit of filling in. Yeah, the only way with doing the paper first is you have to be careful of the line, but most of it is done. So I now have a plant pot. I'm just gonna add these on. What else do I need? Does that look nice? That's a bare vanilla one. Ooh, that is... Okay, we'll do that. Right, just to finish up, I'm just gonna add some of these. Oh, and sentiment, which originally I did on the background, which I might need to fussy cut now. Straight on. So this black and Very Vanilla check ribbon is from the mini catalog as well. It's nice and lovely. It's thicker than the black and white check gingham even. So yeah, so that one's 1 centimeters, and this is Oh no, that's 3/8 or 1 centimeter, and this is a quarter of an inch, or 6.4. Stick this on. So nearly done. And we can add that on underneath. It's a lot higher, but and that one on the top. So I guess I quite like the grid. So again, we'll just do some second generation stamping.
Vicky says, what was the name of the DSP again?
The DSP is Delightfully Eclectic.
Yes, that's what everyone said. Mine said eclectic. Delightfully eclectic, yes.
Yeah, Delightfully Eclectic. Most of this will be covered anyway, but again, just little details. That is gonna go on dimensional. So I want to add insert the leafings later, so I'm just gonna do it mostly on the outer edges. Of course, you could always again cut off. Shall I do it? Ooh. No, I'll do it samey. Ooh. And then stick that down. That is quite high. Right, stick it down. And then hopefully that will keep that ribbon in place. So I think the green would have worked better, but we have some green here. And then finally we'll just get a piece of bare vanilla. I'm just gonna stamp my sentiment now. So best wishes, or I'm just gonna do hello. Is that a better? Is that an easier? Hello, Autumn. I was waving as well. I was going hello. Did you see that? Hello. Or thinking of you. So I don't really want to use a huge card. Hello. Okay, we'll go shaded spruce this time. I know it's autumn, but I think green works. I do love green. Who else loves green? Right, I'm just gonna fussy cut quickly. Well,
those two words go together in your vocabulary, Joe. Fussy cutting quickly.
no. That's why I thought I'll do it now. Oh no, I went in quite close. Now I have to do it every What is the time? Am I boring you, Barry?
No,
He's been yawning away at the background. I hope you're.
exhausted.
I hope the viewers aren't bored. Maybe you are now, just because I'm fussy cutting.
I just feel really sleepy. I haven't had enough sleep.
No. Oh, it's a curvy curve. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. If I had more time, I'll see how it looks, but I was gonna go around that scripty O. What's the end of the word? Gold.
What do you mean?
No, that's the cursive end. I guess, I don't know. Ooh, tight. It's tight. Be careful. So I think we're having another crafty, tidy party. So if you are free and want to have a chat via Zoom, Barry has added a link.
Yeah, that's pinned at the top.
Okay, you can't, because it's very vanilla on very vanilla, you can't really see the O, like that bit. It's, or am I just trying to? No, it's fine. It's fine. Trying to convince myself it's fine. You don't need to cut it. Right. So now that we have that, so really with the masking, I should have stamped on the masking. I didn't because I wanted to have her vanilla on it, because you can use that as a decorative edge as well. So I'm just gonna have to add that on. So that's, I guess, one good thing with the masking paper. It's already sticky on one side. So I'm just gonna add this on to decorate my pot. And you don't want to be blobby because it will show on the foil. In this one, I'm gonna cut the end. If I cut that off, I don't want to move it now because it's stuck. And again, just cut off the excess. There, that's gonna go offset that in dimensional. Are you straight? That's fine. And now we can just finish up and add our flourishing. So shape it on the side of the snips, or if you can just keep it flat. And just add 1, 2, 3 on there. And then we can do the same for the other ones. Okay, that is... I'm gonna have that cut down. Ouch. But again, you can still see the two-tone of the green. Hey Tommy, please don't stare at me, because he tends to jump up. Ooh, I am gonna cut that one off. I do love these, but sometimes it looks too busy if they overlap, and I don't like it, so I'm just gonna cover that. Oh, okay, cover it that way. I can cover that with something else, I guess. With embellishment maybe. And then finally this one. That looks all right. I did do an impromptu demonstration on what to do with the second mask, I guess. That one, and ooh, do we have, where's that, there, so we can add that down. Can I get away with, did I do two? No, just one. I'm gonna separate them because to hide that thing. Ooh, there. Maybe I should have left the leaf, but hey ho, it is done. I don't like it now. It's just easier to do another one, isn't it? That one was that one. Maybe I'll do it that way. Okay. It's fine. It's hidden. There. Okay. No, I'm gonna leave it, just leave it. Okay, that's done. It does look a bit funky there. But to finish up, we're just gonna add our sentiment with dimensional again. Oh no, I'll keep it flat actually. So we have the stencil embossing and decorated with the layering leaves, and finish up with some more sequins. One, two. Does that look better? Yeah. Hello. And a big one. Ooh. There. Okay, I'm just, I want to fill the void. So I will stamp that to mimic. So Lost Lagoon, wasn't it? Come on. It would be good if I stamp properly. There we go. Do I need another sticky long bitty? Sticky long bitty. There we go. Oh, please stick. Just to finish that off because it looks too. Oh, what am I doing? Because I'm rushing. Right. Okay, that's better. You know, saying, oh no, it doesn't look nice when it's overlapped, but it looks fine. You'll have to do. But I just didn't like that it's... So you can still see the splatter in the background. Again, just hints of it. I'm just gonna add some more splattering of Wink of Stella with more in the background. Because it won't stay dry on the foil because it's non-porous. So it's just small hints of there. So Bar's gonna come over. Yeah. This is the original from our team gathering. Was it last month or the month before? And I actually use it for the Casually Crafting blog hop as well. So I think last month. Because there's no use of embossing, cut and emboss machine. It's just punch. And that's with the wavy trim. Is that sticker? No, that's card. But yes, so did you move it? And this is the first card that I've done, and I have a homework with this sign here.
Oh Christ! I squished you then. I need to squish Tommy. So lovely. Well done, Jay. Congratulations. I think you've done well. I love this one here. I love the colours. Obviously, that's great with any colours as well. But
yeah.
Change up the cardstock to the colour of your leaves, and you got yourself a great card. So well done, you. So everyone seems to be loving that as well. So yes, excellent, lovely colour choice.
I can't move.
No, sorry, we're just battling with Tommy here as well. So excellent. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're going to be hopping on to Zoom in a moment. So if you would like to join us on Zoom, then please feel free to hop on for a little bit. The link is pinned in the live chat here at the moment at the very top, so just quickly go and copy and paste that, and you'll be able to join us live. And yeah,
Sorry, I'm just looking at the
that's
card.
it. He's admiring his card. So,
No, I'm always thinking, oh, I should have done
he's
this.
looking at it again. Oh, I want to add that to it. I want to add change this, change that. So,
But anyway, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Again, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. already.
Remember, you can purchase anything you see us use via our online shop. Links can be found down below in the description as well.
Thanks,
Excellent.
everyone.
Thanks very much, and we will see some of you on Zoom in a moment. And if not, we will see you on Friday for Funful Friday, or Sunday at the same time, same place.
Take care, everyone.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.